Hi Scorpio, welcome to Loveful Tarot. My name's David and today we're going to be doing a general love reading for you for February 2022. We're going to draw 9 cards out today, guys, and we're going to do 3 cards for the past, present, and future, and then we're going to look at the bottom of the deck for any advice for you at the end of the reading, okay? Remember, if this doesn't resonate with you, check back again in my other readings, guys. I'll have new videos updated soon. Take what you want from the reading and leave the rest. Okay, let's begin with your reading. We're going to shuffle a little bit so you know there's no shady business going on. Scorpio, I hope you're doing all right. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully things are working out for you in your love life. And if not, this will give you some guidance or advice that you may need, okay? The vibe here is always pretty chill, and I appreciate any likes and subscribes. But, you know, do it only if you feel that it's authentic, okay? So I'm going to cut the deck in a moment, and we're going to begin with your reading, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio for February in love? What do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? Let's cut the deck, and let's begin. All right, Scorpio, first card on the deck. We have the 6 of Wands. All right, so we'll get into it in a second, but 6 of Wands could mean that you've been dealing with some sort of victory that you've had in the past, okay? Let's see what else we have next. We have the Justice card in reverse, guys. Interesting. One more card. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. So some of you may have been dealing with a situation where either you won the argument or there was a situation where you overcame. It was a struggle, but now you're moving on and things are great, okay? And you've succeeded in some way or you've triumphed and it feels great for you. You've had the Justice in reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra here, okay? If not, if it's not a person, I would say that this is generally your energy. You would have to have some sort of issue where things didn't work out or weren't fair. Things were a little unbalanced, but more so, things weren't fair. Things didn't always work out the way that you thought they would. Okay? So think about it this way. You came out of something stronger and successful and succeeded or triumphed in a decision. And then something happened that wasn't fair. It's almost as if things were ripped away from you in some sense, and you were a little bit taken back. Not a tower moment, but something happened that wasn't exactly fair. Okay, Scorpio? You've had to deal with some sort of conflict or obstacle, and you really had to stand your ground in this issue here. Now, what is that? Is it the Libra that you're dealing with here? Could it be a person here that's not being fair, unreasonable in some sense? Did you get into a relationship, thought that things were great, and then realize that something was unbalanced or unfair or uneven? Someone didn't get their way, someone didn't think things were happening for the right reasons, and now someone's being defensive and almost standing their ground about something, looking over and maybe even being a little bit judgmental and having to settle certain conflicts. So for some of you, Scorpio, you could be dealing with someone who is a little bit argumentative, or maybe little things that they do upset you. And it feels like this is a battle that sometimes, you know, it's not that you can't overcome them. You know, these aren't big deals, but over time, this does eventually wear you down. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at your present energy and see what's going on for you. First card of the deck is King of Cups in reverse. All right? King of Cups in reverse. Then we have the 3 of Cups. 2 Cups. And before we had 2 Wands. Last card, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So let's start with the King of Wands first. This could be a water sign you're dealing with, Scorpio. So it could be yourself, could be Cancer, or it could be Pisces. There is also a fire sign here with the Knight of Wands. So it could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. All right. This could also be a Scorpio card too. It could be you. So let's try to make sense of everything here for you. Scorpio, you could be, I feel like the King of Cups energy is your energy right now because you are the water sign here. And you've been losing control of certain things in your life emotionally. You feel a bit overwhelmed and there's feelings of almost disappointment and you aren't always in a happy place. Maybe you feel guarded and you're torn about something, or you're upset about something, you feel defeated. Something is really bothering you, okay? Then we have the Three of Cups. So right now, you could be hanging out with friends or certain individuals to keep yourself busy, because the King of Cups in reverse is you starting to be, you're starting to suffer from, some mental stress. Okay, I'm not saying illness, I'm saying stress. And that's not healthy for you. And for some of you, Scorpios, that means you need to go out and hang out with people that you know and go and distract yourself a little bit, have a good time. For some of you, you could be meeting someone in a group setting. Could be a party, could be at the bar, but this is definitely where you're at right now, and you're starting to get out there a little bit more, and you're socializing, and you're thinking about the people around you who do make you happy, because that lets you find out later on, what you need in a partner. Or if you are dating someone, it could mean that it'll balance things out because you'll see different perspectives and you'll be able to talk and bounce off people, okay? Now, I know things have been difficult with COVID and we haven't been going out a lot, but you're doing your best. So now we have the Knight of Wands. Now this is definitely a fire sign and it's definitely coming toward you, okay? Like I said, this could also be a Scorpio card, but I see this more as an individual that definitely has their eye on you. They could be wanting to engage with you. You could find them very attractive. You can find them a bit of an adventurer, but you're not too sure if this person is someone that's serious, okay? They could want to have a good time, but that's okay. And this could be someone you're dealing with now, of course. And if they are coming toward you soon, or, within the next few days or weeks, then this is someone that is going to be good for you in a way. And that'll take you out of the King of Cups energy in reverse here. So take what you want out of that. We're going to go into the future for you. Scorpio, what do we have coming up for you later on in the future here? Let's take a look here for February. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Next we have the Tower in reverse. Wow, okay. Good old Tower, right? Next we have the Two of Cups. What an interesting read here. Let me just reset the cards up here. So let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio. We have the Queen of Swords first in reverse. You may have had to cut someone out, or you will be cutting someone out. Maybe you're going to be shutting down. Maybe your no-nonsense attitude towards certain people is, I don't want to deal with this BS anymore, so I'm going to either cut someone loose or, really tell it like it is. Okay, you could be a little mean about it. You could be somewhat even controlling in a certain sense about the way that you are dealing with a person. It's a no BS kind of attitude. We have the Tower here in reverse. It's almost as if, Scorpio, there's still a part of your life that you need to let loose or restructure in some way. There's something you're doing that needs to go. And you're almost in denial about it still, but it's reaching a point now in your near future that you're realizing that this could be something good for you if you lean into it more, okay? So it could be lifestyle changes. It could mean your job. It could mean moving somewhere or doing something completely different to allow yourself to meet new people or open up your networking, okay? But this is something you haven't really realized yet that's coming towards you. And it's something that you really can't avoid. It's coming either way, so you better accept it, all right? Because this means you're in some sort of denial stage. And you know it's coming for you because, you know, major arcana are moments or parts, that lessons that you need to learn as an individual. And this is something that's coming up for you soon, okay, Scorpio? Because there is going to be love coming up for you with the Two of Cups. Now, this could be a new individual that you're going to be dealing with. It could be the fire sign over here, but it could also be another individual. This could be an air sign as well with this Queen of Swords here. But something's going to happen. You're not going to expect it. It's going to shift your life completely and put you in a new place. And this is going to be good for you. It's not going to be great at first. You're going to struggle, be in denial. You may be upset. You may be really disappointed. But things work out for a reason, okay? And in this scenario here, we have the Two of Cups, which is a potential relationship, something that you want for yourself, okay? Now, it's the beginning of a union, so this is up to you to decide whether or not, you know, this person is going to be good for you. But it seems to me like it's a beginning that's going to be good. And you have to embrace it, and you have to accept love, okay? Let's see what's coming up as an advice card for you, Scorpio, at the end of the bottom of the deck here. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I do love this card too, actually. So the advice for you, Scorpio, for a lot of you, this means you are always confused or juggling a decision and you feel like you have to make or decide, okay? But in this sense, it's almost as if you have to let go of those, that kind of pressure on yourself where you're like, okay, well, is this person right for me? Or why did they do that? Or should I be here with them? Or should I choose someone else? Like, I don't know. It's really about focusing in the now, okay? There obviously are things that you're going to question and you may think about it a lot or juggle it back and forth, but over time, you'll be able to know. And that's just something you can't always, you know, think about every day and stressing yourself out over. There definitely could be, for some of you, Scorpios, a part in your near future where you're going to have to decide, okay, whether or not you want to commit in a relationship long-term with this possible person coming toward you. It could be your decision at the end of the day here, okay? And you don't want to be wishy-washy about it. You need to be firm. And if they're not for you or you feel like you're just not ready yet, then you need to communicate that instead of being back and forth and wishy-washy and undecided and giving them, you know, the roundabout here. Be very clear with your thoughts and your decisions and be firm. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Remember, I'll have new readings up very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit notifications for any new videos, guys. I'll be back again. Thanks for joining me tonight. Bye for now.